We are the Human Potential Project, and we make work, work. For 25 years, we've been helping companies design and deliver extraordinary performance. Yes, lots of people make the same claim, but no one can point to results like these. AT&T came to us with a big problem. The Consumer Products Division had been through the ringer as a result of rapid market changes, excessive cost-cutting, and downsizing. Our job was to revitalize the business and jumpstart performance. We worked with 6,000 managers to put in place an entirely new set of leadership and management practices. Over the following 48 months, the division went from break-even to generating a cumulative total of $3 billion in profit, an extraordinary return on their $12 million investment. Capital One has yet a different concern: explosive growth. In 5 short years, they went from 700 employees to 17,000, and from 400,000 customers to 40 million, and they did it all without acquiring anyone. They outsourced all of their leadership and management development to us for 3 years so we could put in place the practices and processes that enabled that growth. We worked with some 4,500 people, and as a result, they became the fastest growing credit card issuer in history. Itron has yet a different concern. The company had grown rapidly by assembling 7 different acquisitions into a global operation. What they didn't have was a unifying culture or a real management team. We introduced our work on commitment-based management and put the top 300 people through a 9-month-long process. They calculated $25 million in savings and $100 million in new revenue as a result. Not a bad return on a $2.5 million investment. How do we do it? We have a unique body of work called commitment-based management. It stands in stark contrast to all, and we do mean all, of contemporary management theory and practice, which is based on industrial-era thinking. The implications of the contrast are immense and affect everything that you are currently doing. Why should you be interested? Simple. Read any of the studies and surveys, and even in the most successful companies, regardless of how big or in what sector, and you will find that at best, only 30 to 50% of your workforce is engaged in what they are doing, regardless of their level in the organization. Innovation is an occasional occurrence and not a recurrent practice, and thus can't be strategic. Teamwork is more of a slogan than a practice. Collaboration, cooperation, coordination, and communication are buzzwords as opposed to standard ways of operating. As a result, companies convince themselves that incremental improvements are big wins at a time when transformational change is called for. This is what we call a strategy for tragedy. What we do is transformational. It is universally effective, and it always produces measurable results. Yes, you're busy, and yes, your plate is full, and yes, it's hard to believe, and yes, you want to talk to us, as the truth is that you know what you are currently doing isn't going to get you the future that you, your team, and your company want and deserve. That's why we are here. So let's talk.